Hi, this is Muhammad Ramadan from NinjaSec team. In this video, we will talk about network enumeration and mapping. Uh, Network enumeration goals identify live hosts on customer network ranges and the services or applications running on those hosts. Steps for network enumeration are the same for both internal and external assessments. Try to identify live hosts first, then use scanning techniques to gain additional information that can aid in uncovering sensitive hosts and further exploitation. Port scanning, version scanning, services enumeration, and OS fingerprinting. There may be a variety of filtering devices in place to limit network enumeration, so you may use techniques to avoid filters. Okay. In map or network mapper, we will list several tools that can be used for network enumeration. However, Nmap will be the primary one we focus on. Why we will focus on Nmap? The reasons are Nmap is capable of every type of network enumeration we cover. Runs on a command line or GUI, a graphical user interface like Zenmap. Runs on both Windows and Unix systems. With Nmap, we will only have to cover one interface. Nmap is one of the only network enumeration tools that is consistently updated. Very active development community, and new features come out frequently. Okay. Network mapping, first type of scanning performed on customer network ranges, can be combined with port scanning. However, can be performed on by itself to speed up subsequent scanning. Called ping sweeping, although good network mapping doesn't just use pings, ICMP, echo reply message as example, used to determine network issues as well as judging latency. Can be important for planning for scan timings and thoroughness. Determine whether the assessment team will assess the all target hosts or a sample set. A host may not respond to a ping request due to multiple factors. First, a network device, usually a firewall, may be preventing the responses. Okay, the host may be configured to not respond to pings through local settings or software firewalls. Can often be determined by a discussion with the client. Network mapping with Nmap. When Nmap is used to ping sweep, it actually sends out three buckets. First bucket is ICMP ping, second is TCP port 80 SYN scan, and third bucket is TCP port 443 SYN scan, and used to attempt to get through firewalls. Okay. On a local network, Nmap sends ARM requests to every IP for very fast scanning. Many more mapping options, almost any type of prop you want to send can be supported. Let's take a look at mapping with Nmap, network mapping with Nmap. Here in Nmap, we will use this option -SN, and IP range we want to map. This is standard ICMP, TCP port 80 and TCP port 443 scan. Let's take a look here. I have Nmap installed by default in Backtrack 5. Here you can see here host discovery. You can see that -SN is ping scan. It will disable port scan feature in Nmap while using this option. Let's try ping scan -SN. We will scan this range of IPs star. This will scan whole range. If we put star here, you can view a scan progress by pressing enter or space. Here we see host is up 1 and 2. Here you can press enter to see progress, and this host is up press enter. Okay, we have 5 hosts up. uh, let's see some other tools for network mapping. Types of network mapping props. Various ICMP messages. Echo reply most common. Okay. Various TCP ports and flags. Send scan to common ports probably best. A few network mapping tools like Nmap, this is the most common one. HBing allows a lot of customization. Foundstone Super Scan, this is very old tool. FBing, an angry IP scanner. Bing sweep from SolarWinds and ICMP enum. Okay. Trace routing is a technique to determine the network path from your host to the target host. Designed as a troubleshooting tool but useful for penetration testers for mapping. Conducting trace routes can tell you a few things. First, possible multiple passes to the customer network. Second, subnets that are physically close together, probably. Layer 3 network devices in the customer network where boundary and filtering devices reside. May block trace routes from coming in the network, although this really only works for certain types. May not respond to trace routes themselves. As you can see here, operates by sending packets with low time to live or TTL values and incrementing values successfully to each network devices in the path. Trace routes can use any type of payload packet because the TTL is in the IP header, ICMP, TCP or UDP or anything really. Okay. Here's an example of using a tool called Visual Route. Here you can download it and install on your Windows. We can use built-in tools in Windows, tracert, and we can specify a host. We want to trace this host. And we have also another tool in Linux called trace route. I want to trace route this host. As you can see here, requested timed out. You can try also to trace route another host. Sorry, trace route this host and see max hops 30 max hops max. You can try this one. You can try to trace google.com in your network and see what happens. Okay.